output, nothing is wrong. When we spoke about ocean layer depletion, immediately they threw off all those old ACs and all those idiotic CFC systems, and then they brought in new ideas. Okay, good. Then we started about this global warming. They started talking about fossil fuel. Then they started reducing the diesel emission, etc. Something good came out of it. So I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. Like, there was this boy whom I know. I have this staple story. I like this story. This boy whom I knew from long. He got married. He came with his wife to meet me. When I was in South, he came to meet me with his wife. He was complaining. Some new wife, and he's complaining. Strange. I can understand if many of you do that, but his new wife is complaining. He says, Swamiji, she becomes angry. She becomes angry. I said, good. Anger is good. Good, fine. वो कहते हैं ना वो एडवर्टाइजमेंट में वो दागा अच्छा है क्या है ना दाग अच्छा है I said dirt is good, so is anger is good, fine. So this girl, she was not able to accept it. No Swamiji, no, I don't get angry like that. Only for reason I get angry. I said anger is good and you are trying to justify it. Now we have to inquire it. We have to inquire into it. Let us inquire. What is anger? Why do you get angry? No, Swamiji. If somebody is wrong, I get angry. Fine. How do you know he or she is wrong? No. It's simple. You understand that? I said, okay. Does the person whom you are showing your anger, on whom you are showing your anger, does this person understand that whatever he is doing is wrong? Or does he not understand? If he does that wrong act knowingly, then you are wasting your anger. If he is doing that unknowingly, again you are uselessly wasting your anger. There is no point being angry on the person who neither understands or does not understand. So there is no point. So for me, that's what I said. For me, everything is okay. Unless and until you don't eat my head. Okay, chalta hai. I learnt it from all these sadhus. When they say, sadhus say, theek hai. This is the style they, in Rishikesh. When I was new to Rishikesh, theek hai. There is a way of saying it. I was wondering, what is this theek hai? Or that too elongated theek hai. How can that be theek hai? Now understand. Theek hai, wo bhi. With philosophy, no compromise. I don't believe in this goody philosophy. I call it this goody philosophy. It's a philosophy of this car driver whom I traveled with from Rishikesh to Delhi, Rishikesh to Ganganagar via Delhi. So there was this car driver, Sardar car driver. Now he was driving this car. Suddenly a boy came in front of this car. He was like, I said, क्या कर रहा है पीछे से जो आदमी बैठे थे पीछे वो बोल रहा है क्या कर रहा है ये? This fellow, he does not know how to ride a bicycle. ठीक है. I said, no, it is not because that's not a problem of this bicycle person. It is because of that lorry fellow, this cycle fellow had to come here. ये भी ठीक है. Philosophy, there should be no compromise because for us, pramada vai mrityu. Compromise is death. Understand this. So all this, you can bring in any of this. This is only 3. You can bring the whole gamut, the whole world into it. In this discussion on Ananda. But Anandam Brahma. It all boils down to that. Unless and until we get into the pursuit the research. Into that self. See, I was not a born sadhu. I was like all you fellows. I was into software and all that. I was called whiz kid then. So I started my software business at 17 and a half. I had my own consultancy. And I don't discuss this with people. Now I see young people, so I say. I was not a born sadhu. I had my own desires of this world. I had everything which a normal person will have. But I had a very principled life. I didn't desire to become principled, but that was whom I was. Fate put me in that shoe. So what happened is, during my life, some accident took place which started making me think about why I was born, etc. So this question, which I took up as a challenge, because for a software person, a logical debate with oneself, even if it is with oneself, it's a challenge. Until and unless you don't solve it, you cannot rest in peace. So I took it as a challenge and I went in behind it. Then after a point I understood it cannot be done in part-time. So I gave everything. That is why 25 years, that is 25 years. That is what is 25 years. I understood that I cannot do it. I cannot ride two vehicles at the same time. So I gave that up and I came here. Okay, this Ananda. You will be hearing a lot about this Ananda. We don't discuss this Ananda as Icha, etc., Raga, etc., because these are all pursuits which Yat Kritakam Tad Anityam. This is one simple logic which we use. We Vedantins are very fond of this logic. Yat Kritakam Tad Anityam. Whatever is gained is non-eternal, over. This is the beautiful, best logic which we apply on everything and anything which we attain here in this world. And regarding this Ananda, see, when we see the tradition, that is why I was trying to bring my own life. I was a normal person and suddenly became abnormal. So, thing is, how is this pursuit of Ananda? It's a catch-22 kind of situation. Going behind Ananda is a kind of catch-22 situation. Kind of like, unless and until you experience the pain, you cannot inquire into Ananda. You have to have the absolute pain that this world is. Without pain, even the Ananda of this world cannot be experienced. So, without experiencing the pain, that is why we see all these great devotees cry, sing out of pain, etc. Unless and until you experience the pain, you will never be able to comprehend, understand what this Ananda is. That is why in the Upanishads, when Narada is a person who has studied all the Vidyas, everything. He knows everything. You name it, he has that knowledge of it. And he is not jack of all arts like us. He is master of all. When he goes to Sant Kumara, the Guru, he says, what do you know? Okay, let me start from wherever you know, because we don't want to waste our time from square one. So he said, what do you know? He says, I know this, that, rocket science, etc. He counts everything. Okay? Finally he says, I have heard from people like you, Tarati Shokam Atmayutu. Bahava Shochami, I am in great pain, trouble. Shokam Param Taraitu, please help me to cross over the samsara. This is the kind of pain I am talking about. Unless and until we don't understand this pain, all the talk of Ananda is okay, happy Ananda, happy ending, like the movies, happy ending movies. Nothing comes out of it. So let us learn something through this and try to apply it and understand this through the Shastra. During the introduction, he was talking about something through the bookish knowledge. What we say is, we talk about this as self-knowledge. It is self-knowledge and not shelf-knowledge. We have to understand this. So go to a proper guru, learn it from him and understand the truth, what Ananda is. Thank everyone, and I invoke the grace of Ishvara for this beautiful inquiry into the bliss. Hari Om.
Thank you, Swamiji.